Hey everyone, if you're on the hunt for a reliable power station that can actually keep up with your off-grid adventures or home backup needs, you might be wondering if the UDPOWER S2400 is really worth the investment. I put this thing through its paces over the last few weeks, and honestly, it surprised me in a lot of ways. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. First off, let's talk capacity. The S2400 packs a Sirius 2083WH LiFePO4 battery, which is the same chemistry used in electric vehicles because it's stable and lasts way longer than your typical lithium-ion. I ran a full-size fridge for about 18 hours straight on a single charge, and it barely broke a sweat. That's the kind of endurance you want when you're camping for a weekend or dealing with a power outage at home. Plus, it's got a 2400W continuous output and can handle a 3000W surge, so you're not limited to just charging phones and lights. I plugged in a microwave, a coffee maker, and even a small space heater all at once without any issues. That's not something every power station can handle, trust me. One feature that really stood out to me was the built-in UPS function. If the power goes out unexpectedly, the S2400 kicks in instantly to keep your essentials running. I tested this by yanking the plug out of the wall while my laptop and router were plugged in, and there was no interruption at all. That's a game changer for anyone who works remotely or just wants to avoid the hassle of rebooting everything after a blackout. It also has 6 AC outlets, which means you can power multiple devices simultaneously without needing a bunch of bulky extension cords. I had my phone, tablet, a mini fridge, and a few LED lights all running at the same time, and the battery percentage barely dropped. Now, let's talk about recharging because that's where a lot of power stations fall short. The UDPOWER S2400 can recharge from empty to full in about 2.5 hours using the included AC adapter, which is pretty fast for a unit this size. But here's the kicker, it also supports solar charging. I paired it with the 210W solar panel that comes in this bundle, and on a sunny day, I was able to top it up in just a few hours. That's perfect for long camping trips where you don't want to rely solely on grid power. The solar panel folds up nicely for storage, and the whole setup is surprisingly compact and easy to move around. I carried it out to my backyard with one hand. It's got a sturdy handle and weighs about 48 pounds, which is manageable for most people. Another thing I appreciated was how quiet it runs. Unlike some generators that sound like a jet engine, the S2400 is whisper quiet, so you can use it in a tent or near your home without disturbing anyone. It also has a built-in fan for cooling, but it's so quiet you'll barely notice it. I used it overnight while camping, and the only sound was the gentle hum of the fan, which was a nice change from the usual generator noise. Now, no product is perfect, so let's talk about a couple of things to keep in mind. First, while the S2400 is powerful, it's not exactly small. It's about the size of a large suitcase, so it's not something you're going to toss in your backpack for a day hike. It's better suited for camping trips, RV outings, or home backup. Second, the solar panel that comes with the bundle is decent, but if you're serious about off-grid living, you might want to invest in a higher wattage panel down the line. The included one works fine, but it'll take longer to fully recharge the battery. Overall, though, I was really impressed with the UDPOWER S2400. It's a solid all-in-one power solution that can handle just about anything you throw at it, whether you're camping, working remotely, or just preparing for emergencies. The long battery life, fast recharging, and quiet operation make it a standout in its class. If you're in the market for a power station that won't let you down, this one's definitely worth considering. Check out the link below to see the current price and availability on Amazon.